and welcome to Strictly Businews. I am Alfonso Santinello. To the left of me is the always unprepared Corey Veteramo. And first time guest Jesse Mayhew is on. Jesse, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Jesse is from Brave Run Agency, located in Holyoke, right here at Open Square.
Oh,
So we have, he's one of my new neighbors. He's a couple doors down from me. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we have our topics are kind of all over the place between social media and bankruptcy crap. So first up, Pinterest co-founder leaves, which I think this is really surprising. Pinterest is really picking up steam now, and now one of the co-founders is leaving. Paul Scara, it's an Italian name and I can't even pronounce it, is leaving the startup. That's shocking. Is leaving the startup. In the article saying it was complicated. They don't know the exact reason why. He took a 6-week hiatus before. But now they're saying that he's going to Andreessen Horowitz, which is a venture capitalist firm. So he's going to be in charge of a lot of other startups. So I don't know. They're saying Pinterest is going to come out with a lot more apps, and there's a lot more going on. Pinterest is just weird. I think there's something to happen, and obviously
there could be something behind the scenes that we just don't know about. I mean, it is picking up steam, and I think it's really popular right now, but you never know. I mean, a lot of these startup companies, people tend to just get out while they can, and they may have other
Sorry, my stomach.
Now, did he get bought out, or did he just resign from his position? With
It didn't say bought or resigned. They just say that he left. So I'm sure that he got some kind of pension from leaving. Mm-hmm. But he's working for one of the companies that funded them now. So I don't know if he's still going to be involved with Pinterest at a different capacity. But now I don't know. I don't know if he got beat out or not. So I don't know. We have Corey's dog in the audience today. If you're wondering what that noise is, Gus is.
He's really excited to be here.
Our new mascot, So that wasn't my stomach. That was actually a dog. Next up, massive credit card data breach. So there's been a data breach of payments processing that has potentially compromised up to 1.5 million credit and debit cards from all major brands, from Discover, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and I don't know if there's any other ones. So Global Payments confirmed that the data, it's been fixed. They figured out what happened. It's been notified to all the card holders. Visa and MasterCard released statements saying that their system's all A-OK. And so I don't understand exactly what. I mean, they're saying no social security numbers are given out, cardholder names, addresses, I don't know.
So what was compromised?
Was it just PIN numbers, or
card numbers and expiration dates?
I didn't read the article, Al, so we can't throw you a bone here. Yeah. But it's always scary when things like this happen because you don't know what type of information isn't being disclosed. So if they're not telling us what has been breached, then how do you even know how to protect yourself going forward?
I think it's the people can purchase, especially with online now, all you need is just the card and expiration date. You don't need signature, you don't need anything. So I think that's what the biggest issue is going on with them. But like MasterCard said, mostly it's MasterCard that's potentially at risk. Discover and American Express say they are monitoring the situation. So
of course they are. What else are they going to do? There's got to be this new protocol for these types of situations because it's happened over and over again.
Yeah, it's called carry cash.
Well, not for the consumer, not the cardholder, but these large companies.
But it's
just routine now. They're like, oh, all right.
Yeah, well, it's computers. Anything can get hacked. So next up, we have Honda's TERII. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. It's pretty much going to be a new kind of theft evasion response intelligent interface. That's what TERII stands for. So it's pretty much like an alarm system, a really high-tech alarm system.
Wait, what does TERII stand for? What's the full acronym?
Theft Evasion Response Intelligent Interface.
Okay.
And it's a woman name. Thank you very much.
Well, these days you never know.
TERII could be a man.
Also Corey.
So according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the motor vehicle is stolen every 33 seconds. So this is the anti-theft negotiator, they're calling it. So I'm pretty sure since Chapman can't do Priceline, he might be doing this commercial soon. So they utilize state-of-the-art touch point biometric technology to identify the driver or a potential car theft. So pretty much fingerprints, not just fingerprints. That's how they will detect if it's a person jacking the car.
They're calling it groundbreaking technology. This is a huge thing for Honda to get ahead.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Compared to Toyota, their main competitor is Toyota, I think. Well, Hyundai is kind of sneaking up on them too, but which is, with the auto industry, they always talk about the electronics, like the apps that's going inside the car. They don't talk about the security. So this is a big thing for security.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Did you guys see the video?
Yeah.
I didn't watch
The commercial?
No.
No, she didn't. No, she doesn't.
didn't.
Yeah, she doesn't work. She just shows it and is like, all right, I'm here, guys.
No, I do work. Don't tell the audience I don't work.
I mean,
No, it wasn't
Then what else am I doing?
But it's like something straight out of 2001.
Really?
Why are you trying to get into my vehicle?
yeah.
Did your mother ignore you as a child? Like, it actually literally, like, it begins to psychologically profile
The people that break in the
the
car.
robber, the thief.
It's the added.
It's part of their genetic makeup, though. You're always a product of your environment.
That's what the car tells these
Oh.
people.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So
Among
people
other
that own Hondas are more subject to be broken into. Is that what they're saying?
I don't know.
Well, that's a question of the day, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to call TERII after.
I think that there is. Somebody told me once that Honda Civics are like the most broken into cars.
Yeah.
So maybe.
So maybe that's why they had to develop this.
Right.
Why is that, though?
I don't know. I think because are all Honda Civic radios like detachable, and so people they're trying to steal the radio? I don't know. I don't have any facts behind that statement, so.
Right, yeah.
But that could be the reason.
No,
why.
Honda something. I think it's the Accord though that is the most broken into car. I don't know. One of the Honda cars are, but
Not anymore.
Not because of Terry.
that bitch will stop whoever breaks into that car. So next up, Groupon admits more accounting problems. Ever since Groupon announced they were going for an IPO, they've just been dwindling, like problem after problem. So now they're forced to revise its fourth quarter income and sales lower thanks to a higher rate of customers asking for refunds. So they have a recording loss of $65 million on sales and $492 million. I mean, they're just losing money. Even though, which I don't get, because they're still saying they're making $500 million, but they're losing $492 million.
I don't know how that new the home store for them, the home. Remember how they bought that new company name that began with an M, and now they solicit
this whole
home.
e-commerce thing that we talked
Yeah.
about episodes ago,
I don't know how
marketplace
that's
or something.
doing. I don't see them like marketing it that much.
I think right now they're focusing on covering their assets. They're not really. They can't. They're in so much trouble right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, when they're talking about refunds, they're talking about companies that have bought.
yeah, companies,
The Groupon
not like
service.
not the consumer buying it for a
Right.
Groupon for it to go to another business. It's the business that wants
Right.
the refund. I mean, I've heard bad reviews from business owners, but good reviews for people because it's cheaper for the people, but the business owners have lost money on it.
But
So-
I'm interested. Why? What's a sample scenario in which one could demand a refund? Because I think that often companies that are doing a Groupon push, they know that they're going to lose money, but it's about the exposure.
Yeah.
You know, you take a hit because
Take
you're
the
going to get
risk.
such good word of mouth going forward.
I'm not sure what the article didn't say anything about what types of customers that were asking for refund. But I could see there's especially with the mom and pops, and they try almost anything to get their name out there, and if they don't make the money back, then they just. I mean, I come from a mom and pop background, so I know that the businesses are just get pissed if they're not making the money back or they don't see it working in their favor.
Right.
Or so I mean, it could just be like, oh, they sold 100 of them, but I only made like $50 instead of the 200 that I was supposed to, or whatever.
But again, like, and every type of advertising, there's always a risk that people are either not going to be receptive to what you're providing, or this just might not work at all.
Yeah.
And it could be a huge hit. So the mom and pops don't understand that when they buy into Groupon.
What are you reading?
I'm not.
Are these notes from this episode?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm just coming up with this online. Forget it.
Well, you said
Show's over.
Well, you said you weren't prepared, so I didn't know you actually
No, I'm
printed
just
it
creating my
out.
own theories. But mom and pops need to understand that, because sometimes I notice a lot of these companies that are attempting to advertise using Groupon and attempting to create a buzz, it's like their first time.
Yeah.
The only other thing they have is like a Facebook page.
They don't know what like a budget is to
Right.
spend on advertising.
So they're going to be
marketing.
really upset if it doesn't take off and they don't see the success that they had planned for.
Yeah.
Still pretty generous of Groupon to offer a refund if it doesn't meet with
It said
explosive
something that
success.
was like
Pretty
Too
forgiving.
explosive.
Yeah.
they're saying that there's something in the guidelines where it was like only specific people would be able to get refunds. So I guess that's why there's so many people so pissed off, and that's why they have to go back and make changes because I guess what was in their guidelines to refund and whatnot wasn't thoroughly explained or whatever.
Probably.
So. But yeah, that's all we got. Jesse, thank you for coming on. Corey,
Hey,
thank you
thanks, guys.
for not being prepared. And we will be right back.
So welcome to another segment of For Real, where Al and I just sit and discuss, meaningless, theoryless, stupid topics
Exactly, pretty much, yeah.
that pretty much irk us.
For real.
For real. So today I was driving around a rotary and the sign said, I looked over and I thought it said squeeze to the left. So I proceeded to drive around the rotary again because I couldn't even believe my eyes. And that's what it said. So that's what we're using now. We can't use the word merge. Do people not get the word merge? We have to use the word squeeze.
Well, I don't think that a lot of people don't even understand the word yield either, so.
No, yield. So none of those words work.
So squeeze to the left.
Squeeze to the right.
Squeeze to the right.
No, what's next?
Now,
But what's next? Scooch over? I mean,
get the fuck out of the way.
Al, you can't swear.
It'll be bleeped. Yeah, but no, I think that the terms are coming along with those things like down the road, like they're gonna make them so nonchalant,
Yeah,
like
it's like-
watch children. It's gonna be like kids are running around, move their fucking car, or
F-bomb again.
I
No,
know,
it's
sorry.
true. I mean, if we can't even, as a society, we can't even obey the laws of the road with the words that we learned. And we
words.
I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. And nobody knows the meaning of yield. So squeeze. I mean,
It's like when when you go on a highway and the lanes are broken up to two or whatever, and the divide in the road sometimes the
right,
lanes
the
go around.
median.
So what is it gonna? So what are they gonna do? Like I don't know. They're supposed to go right.
I can just see it all turning into like we're not even gonna use the like colors anymore. It's not gonna be red, green. It's not like the stoplight is gonna totally change. And we're gonna use words, or just like pictures of stuff. So people just
Yeah.
anyway.
For real. And you want to go grab Gus? We have Corey's dog Gus is our mascot, I guess.
Come on.
Can be. Come here, Gus.
Come. Gus wanted to say hello to everybody. Come on.
Have him come in the middle so they can see. Oh, they can definitely see him now.
Oh,
He's mama's
he's
boy.
a good boy. I know. But anyways, that was our segment of For Real. If you have any other signs that you guys come across that you want to share with us that you think are totally ridiculous,
We should
us an
give
email.
Gus his own segment on the show.
We'd love to hear
Call it
from you.
Strictly Gus.
We're ridiculous.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. We need to go have a drink. We'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching.